What's going on, everyone? My name is Legit Bread, and just to let you guys know that I'm still taking a break from weekly uploads. I'm trying to build up a backlog of videos for you guys, so once I do come back, whenever the heck that is, I'm going to have a new Nerf video, as always, on Saturdays, and a new claw machine / arcade video every Sunday for you crane couple and arcade fans out there. So I appreciate the patience to tie you over. In the meantime, we got some more Nerf news, and this is really exciting. Nerf has officially announced their 2018 spring lineup on Instagram and Facebook. So we are here today to look at what they got. Let's just jump into this because I'm super excited. Alrighty, so these first two photos come from Nerf's official Instagram account, and these are blasters that they had at the Nerf panel at HasCon, which is Hasbro's own convention. Pretty cool, and they also included names for all of the blasters as well, so they are officially making this known to the world. So we have the TriBreak up here, the Mediator with its stock and barrel, the Revreaper, and the Surgefire. So let's start this all off with the TriBreak, which is a brand new blaster within the Mega line. Looking at this blaster on the outside, we have a tactical rail at the top and two sling points right here if you want to ever put this on a bandolier. It also has a priming mechanism similar to the one that we've seen in the Mega Big Shot or the Elite Triad. Take a look at its name, the Mega TriBreak. There's actually a ton of hints in that name, surprisingly. Tri means 3, and we have 3 barrels here, so it'll be able to hold up to 3 Mega Darts, and it'll probably be a smart AR system just looking at its design. And the word break, that is a very huge hint. Do you guys remember the last time we've had the word break in any Nerf blaster name? Yep, that was all the way back in, I think it was 2010. It was the barrel break. And what did that blaster do? You could open it up, literally break the barrel open, load it up, and then you could fire the blaster. And I believe this blaster does exactly that, because we have this regular trigger here, which fires the darts, but we also see this other orange part right here, and that is definitely another trigger. You can also see this clean cut line that goes through the blaster, so I'm pretty sure you press this trigger, it'll open up these barrels, reveal 3 barrels within. You can load up the Mega Darts, close it all up, prime it, and fire it. From a Nerf Force standpoint, I don't think this is practical whatsoever, but just from a fun aspect, I think this is awesome. I really enjoyed the barrel break back in the day, and I think this will be a popular blaster with kids as well. This blaster will probably be a lot bigger than people expect, but overall, I'm very excited for this. The next blaster we're going to be taking a look at is the Nerf Modulus Mediator with its stock and its barrel. This blaster has a lot of people hyped up, and not necessarily for the Mediator blaster itself, but for its really awesome, unique attachments. And I don't really want to go too in-depth talking about this blaster since I've done a ton of that in my Nerf news video in the past. You can click the card up here if you want to see it. But basically the information I said has stayed pretty much accurate, but I want to mention just a few more things looking at this photo. First of all, good job Hasbro. This is a very clean cut, very nice looking blaster. The paint scheme, the design just looks flawless in my eyes. Also, if we zoom out of this photo for a second, look at how huge the Mediator stock is compared to the Mediator blaster. It looks like it's the same size or even larger than the blaster, which is kind of funny, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. From what we can see, this blaster is going to be very sturdy, and the length can help a lot of taller Nerfers out there, because Nerf has released a ton of stocks in the past, many of which are way too small for the taller Nerfers out there. For example, the Retaliator stock. So hopefully this will please a lot of Nerfers out there, and not only that, we also have its new gimmick, which is pretty useful. It holsters its own blaster within the stock, which is a first and very cool. I'm very excited for this. And that's all I want to say about the Mediator right now. Let's move on to some of the other blasters. Okay, moving on, let's take a look at the brand new Nerf Elite Surgefire. And just like the Mediator, I've already done a lot of talking about this blaster in my past Nerf news video up in the card right here. But I just want to add a couple more things. In the past, we've seen a lot of Elite blasters sport the digital camo design on their shells. And it looks like the Surgefire is breathing new life into the Elite design. It looks like we're going to have these new crystal shards. This crystal shard design has some of them looking glossy, some of them looking matte, and it creates this really unique reflective design, which really makes the blaster pop out a lot more, and I'm digging it. I actually like the Surgefire design a lot more than when I first saw this blaster online. I've rethought this blaster, and I do think it's going to have some potential in Nerf wars. Some people don't always want to run clip system blasters, and this can be a great alternative. 15 darts, that's pretty decent capacity, and it's open, which means people can run around and load on the fly. So right now, that's all I got to say about the Surgefire, but I have a much more positive outlook on this blaster now. This next Nerf gun has a lot of people speculating, a lot of people hating on it, and a lot of people just talking about it. There's just so much to talk about. This is the Nerf Zombie Strike Revreaper, and on first glance, everyone can agree that this isn't the prettiest blaster. I understand Hasbro's trying to play into the Zombie Strike theme, very post-apocalyptic. This is just my opinion. I think it's in poor taste. I don't like the design of this. I don't like its paint scheme. I do like these grips here, which they've added on past Zombie Strike blasters, and this chain acting as a handguard is kind of cool, but overall, I'm not a big fan of its paint scheme or design. Another thing to mention, it has this personalized mag, which is kind of like a curved banana mag, has these little details and textures on it. But yeah, just looking at this mag, look at where it's placed. This is going to be the very first top mag-fed blaster. It's got a lot of people wondering, why? Like, first of all, you can't aim down sights because the mag is going to be in the way, and you can't really use Nerf drums because if you put that up here, it's just going to be all lopsided. It's going to be top heavy. It's going to block your vision. It's going to do a lot of bad stuff, so people aren't really down for this. It's just not practical in any way. Now, this blaster is also stirring up a commotion because, as you can see, there's absolutely no trigger and no rev or acceleration trigger either, which is kind of funny because here we got some freaking flywheels and we got a foregrip. So right now people are thinking, okay, you pull back this foregrip, that's going to chamber a dart from the magazine, and once you pull forward, that's going to act as a trigger as well as rev up these motors and fire the dart. When you slam the foregrip forward, firing the dart, that's going to rattle the blaster a little bit, which means the trajectory of the dart is going to change as well. And you can't aim. That's terrible. Another thing is, how strong are these flywheels going to be? Are we really going to get elite ranges out of this thing? Overall, there's just a lot of worry over this blaster. In my personal opinion, I'm not looking forward to it. I think it's going to be an absolute flop, but we'll have to see. This next photo posted on Nerf's official Instagram account has gotten me laughing so hard, and it's gotten me very excited. We click here and you're like, oh, hey, look, it's the fire strike, it's the hammer shot, it's the strong... Oh, wait a second, what's going on? What's happening? I don't know what Hasbro is doing. I think they're totally playing into the it's a Jolt reskin meme, but that's what's going on. These are literally all Jolt reskins. Microshots is a brand new series literally revolving around Jolt reskins that resemble previous Nerf blasters. It's hilarious. I am all for it. From a collector standpoint, I think these blasters are really cool. I can totally see a bunch of people buying these just to display in their rooms, or people buying them and selling them 30 to 40 years from now, because who knows, these actually might be worth something. If you're in it just for the performance, I apologize. This brings absolutely nothing new to the table. If you're in desperate need of a Jolt, you're definitely going to be buying the original one. That's going to be the cheapest one. I hope these fancy Jolts don't sell for more than 10 USD. If you want to pimp out your Jolt for a Nerf war, this is your go-to blaster. For people who absolutely hate the Microshot series, I got bad news for you, because if we just take a look right here, it says Series 1. We're going to be getting more series of the Microshots blasters. Oh my god, I can't believe this is a thing. If you take a look here, the Zombie Strike Hammer Shot Jolt comes with some Zombie Strike darts, and maybe we'll see an AccuStrike blaster in the future. And what I'm really hoping for from this Microshot series are some older blasters, some from the N-Strike series, maybe even before that, paying some homage to some blasters that people have loved in the past. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. I'm very excited. The last photo I want to discuss with you guys comes from Nerf's official Facebook page. We got a very clean, clear photo of the brand new Phantom Core Kronos and the Phantom Core Helios. Of course, the Phantom Core black and the white paint scheme looks awesome, but here's where this photo worries me. Take a look. Where's the priming handle on this blaster? From the way that this blaster is propped up, you can kind of see that it's not flat on the ground, so there's definitely a priming handle on the other side, but where is it on this side? From past photos that we've seen of the Helios, I figured that the priming handle would be on both sides of the blaster to just make it easily accessible, whether you're left-handed or right-handed, but that actually might not be the case. Maybe when you take this blaster out of the box, you actually have to assemble the priming handle and you choose which side of the blaster to put it on. Maybe there's a chance that the priming handle can be unscrewed and put on this other side as well. That would be another solution, but right now I'm not too worried about this. Nerf has been very good with making their blasters ambidextrous in the past, so they'll probably fix this up, but that's all I want to say about this photo. Thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure you press that subscribe button and that bell button for future Nerf videos. If you want to buy your own Nerf gear, I have some links down below in the description if you want to help this channel out. Check out the videos on the screen and check out my full Nerf playlist in the card up here. Once again, thank you so much, and I'll see you all in the next one.